What's really good, my people? Kiwami Games here, back at it with another video. And in today's video we are showcasing TRAPTRIX. Now this is a deck that I've been meaning to play for a long time ago, and I finally got around with building it. And boy, I really love this deck. It's a really fun deck. It's really enjoyable. So yeah, today we got a couple spicy replays going up against Kashtira and Labrynth and Tearlaments and all of that stuff. So without further ado, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. And thank you for sticking by. Thank you for checking out the video. And as always, my people, if you enjoyed the content, please consider dropping a like, subscribe to the kid. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the love and support. Now let's jump into this replays. What is up, my people? Welcome to our first replay. And in this one, we are going to go up against none other than Labrynth. So trap versus trap. Alright, so he's going to activate the field spell, activate the Stovey, getting himself a big welcome Labrynth. But instead, all he's doing is welcoming his big ass whooping that he's about to receive. He's clocking into that ass whooping time. Alright, so activate the Ku-Klok so he can special summon the Lovely using the big welcome Labrynth. Then with the Lovely, he's going to be able to pop one of my cards from my hand. Alright, so he's going to pop my Arachnocampa. Alright, then he's going to set back the Compulsory. He's going to pass turn. So it's back to us, back to the real trap deck. Alright, so we top evenly matched, so I automatically go for evenly matched. And he's going to try to do a couple smart plays. So he's going to compose his own Lovely. Then he's going to activate the Stovey so that he can get rid of it. And then he's going to also activate the Welcome Labrynth. So he tried to clear his field as much as he could, I guess, so that he doesn't end up banishing as many cards. Alright. So now everything is going to activate in the graveyard. His Stovey and his Ku-Klok. Alright, and then he's going to put it back into the graveyard. So back to us, we're going to normal summon Purika. Purika is going to get us our field spell. Then we're going to go into our Sarah. Alright, then we're going to activate that field spell so that we can get another normal summon. So we normal summon Dionea, activate Dionea, getting back our Purika. Activating Purika, banishing his Labrynth. Then he's going to activate the big welcome, sending back his own Labrynth so that it doesn't get banished. And then that's also going to trigger my Sarah. So with the Sarah, I'm going to set a bottomless trap hole. And then now he can re-special summon his lovely Labrynth. Alright, and then with our monsters, we're going to make that TRAPTRIX Kuririkara. Alright, detach Purika. Get our Arachnocampa. Arachnocampa can special summon herself again. And then using these two monsters, we're going to make the Kularia. Alright, and then with the Kularia, I'm going to get back our Arachnocampa, so the Arachnocampa can sort of protect our back row. Alright, now I'm going to activate Ice Dragon Prison. Okay, he's going to activate the Lady Labrynth, setting a card, but it won't protect him. I can still banish both of his monsters. Alright, so we get rid of his monsters. Then he's going to set a big welcome. He doesn't learn, bro. He just keeps, I don't know, welcoming an ass whooping. He just keeps going for it, you know? Alright, so now we steal his Lady Labrynth with our Pinkwicula. He's going to activate the Ku-Klok. And then the downside of the Purika is that he can special summon the monster that was banished. So he can special summon his Lady Lovely, but it's all good. We got the bottomless trap hole for that, so now she's banished for good. This is intense. I'm not even gonna lie. This was a fun duel. I can't lie. It was pretty intense. Alright, so now he's gonna pop off with his Ariane and his Ariane, getting himself another Lady Labrynth, activating the Labrynth, special summoning herself. And then he doesn't read cards, so he's gonna crash into my Colaria. So the field spell protects my monsters from being destroyed the first time that they will be destroyed. Okay, now he's gonna activate the big welcome, activate his lady. He's gonna set a Thematica punishment. And then he's gonna special summon the Ku Klux and sending it back to the hand. Ariana is gonna trigger, Ku Klux is gonna trigger. It's just a lot of back and forth, bro, but it's fun. I really enjoyed, you know, sometimes I miss the back and forth, like. Alright, then the Elder Entity is gonna pop my Colaria. Thank you for all your help, sweetie, I appreciate it. Alright, so we suck up the Entity. And then now it's time to put an end to this. So we go back into our Sarah. Alright, then we activate Parallel Exceed. Special summoning that boy. Special summoning his partner. And then here we go for the big girl Kurikara, my best friend in this deck. And that's all he wrote. He's gonna scoop. Kurikara has been the MVP in combination with TRAPTRIX, bro. If you are not running Kurikara or TRAPTRIX, you need to reevaluate your deck. Alright, let's keep it moving. That was crazy. That was a very fun and intense duel, but let's keep it moving. Beautiful people, welcome to the next replay. And in this one, we're gonna go up against the big bad boys of the block, Kashtira, or how I like to call them, Trash Kira. Alright, so he's got the Fenrir, he's got the Rice Heart. He's gonna special summon the Rice Heart, banishing the Unicorn. He's gonna banish 3 cards from my deck. And he's gonna go into the Kashtira Shangri-La. Alright, then he's got the Unicorn banished. Then he banished my Parallel Exceed and some traps. Okay, now he's gonna get his Unicorn. I'm gonna normal summon Murmello. He's gonna hit me with the Ash Blossom, so I cannot add a trap to my card. But we got that Call by the Grave. I got my homie working at the mortuary, you know. Speed dial, get her out of here. Alright, so now we get the Holothea. Then the Unicorn is going to trigger. He's going to banish a Sarah. Then the Shangri is going to trigger. It's going to lock one of my zones. Alright, so we special summon the Holothea. Get our Murmello. Pop his back row. Activate Sarah. Get our Floodgate. Go into our Pinguicula. Alright, detach the Holothea, getting ourselves an Arachnocampa. Special summon the Arachnocampa, going into our Colaria. Alright, and then we get the big girl, Kurikara. And then my homie is just going to scoop. He's not even going to let me finish him off. Come on, bro. Like, so don't be such a coward. You're playing that trash Tira deck, and you're going to be a coward. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, my people, welcome back to the next replay. And in this one, we are going to go up against Kashtira. Alright, I guess my man bricked. He's going to pass turn, so it's up to us. Alright, we're going to normal summon Diania. He's going to hit us with the Maxi. Alright, and then we're going to go into our Sarah. And then we're just going to set our back row and pass turn. Alright, back to our opponent, see what he's got. Alright, he's going to special summon Pancratop. Okay, Pancratop is going to try to kill my Sarah, but I'm going to activate the Infinite Impermanence just so that my Sarah can activate. Then he's going to try to negate the Sarah, but I'm going to activate the TRAPTRIX. Alright, and now with this, my Sarah can activate, but he's got the Ash Blossom, so Sarah's gonna get negated. Alright, now he special summoned the Unicorn. The Unicorn is gonna get him his Kashtira Birth. Activate the Kashtira Birth, and he's gonna have an Ogre Baby. And then with the Ogre Baby and the Kashtira Unicorn, he's gonna make the Dark Arm the Dragon of Annihilation. That card sounds scary. Dark Arm, the Dragon of Annihilation. He's going to annihilate my Sarah. Alright, then he's going to activate the birth. I'm going to hit him with the Maxi as he's going to special summon back the unicorn. Alright, then we get a Holotail. Alright, we top deck Mantis. But first we're going to activate the Harpy's Feather Duster. Wipe away that back row. Normal summon our Mantis. But he's going to have the Ash Blossom once again. So that thing's going to get negated. Boom. Alright then, that's going to trigger his unicorn. He's going to banish my Pinguicula. And here we got the big bad girl Kurikara. Alright, we're going to smack this fool, then we're going to smack him. And then using Kurikara's effect at the end of the battle, I can steal one of his monsters from the graveyard. So I think I'm going to go for the unicorn. But my opponent is going to be a coward and he's going to quit. But that's Kurikara once again. Just an amazing counter to Kashtira. So if you guys do not have this card, I strongly suggest you craft it. It's really, really worth it. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright guys and girls, let's get into the next replay. And in this one, we are going to go first. And this time we are going to go up against Labrynth. So we normal summon Purika, getting ourselves our garden. Just so that our insects and plants, they can feel at home with the garden. Alright, then we're going to go into our Sarah. Activate our garden. Set our back row. Pass turn. Okay, our opponent is going to activate the Stovey. He's going to try to cook something up. Getting himself a big welcome Labrynth. Alright, he's going to activate his field spell. Normal summon Ariana. I'm going to activate Infinite Impermanence. So that's going to trigger my Sarah. He's going to activate big welcome Labrynth. But I got the homie Ash Blossom in the back pocket. We're going to spray his card with some petals. Negate that thing. Alright, now also his Ariana gets negated. But my Sarah's going to pop off. We're going to special summon Mermello. Mermello's going to pop the field spell. And since a Trap Trick monster activated his effect, that's going to activate the Sarah once again. So I'm going to set a bottomless trap hole. He's going to crash into the Sarah. But our field spell is going to protect our insects and plant. Alright, now he's going to activate Dogmatic Punishment, getting rid of my Mermello. Sending the Entest to the graveyard. Their Ariana is going to pop off. The Stovey is going to pop off. The Welcome Labrynth is going to pop off. The whole gang is just going to pop off. So I'm going to pop off too. Activate that Cold by the Grave. Get that Entest out of here. The homie at the Mortuary, I already know. He's got my back. Banish that. Negate. Protect my Sarah. Alright, then we special summon the Mermello once again, and we're going to pop his middle. And that's all we wrote. He's going to quit. TRAPTRIX, baby. TRAPTRIX. It's the superior trap deck, bro. This deck is, I find it to be way, way more fun than Labrynth. But, I mean, shout outs to Labrynth. I ain't going to lie. Labrynth is still powerful. Alright, guys and girls. Welcome to the next replay. And this one was kind of like an easy clap. I just thought this was just hilarious, bro. So, we're going first. And we're going to go up against Kashtira. So we're going to normal summon Dianea. Dianea is going to go into the Sarah. And then we're going to set Holotail. But first we're going to special summon Arachno. That's going to trigger the Saya. Then I'm going to set a TRAPTRIX Whole Nightmare. Then we're going to set the Holotail. Discarding the Grave Tripper's Trap so that we can special summon it. Then our opponent's going to hit us with the Ash Blossom. And then using these two monsters, we're going to go into Rafflesia. Alright, we're going to set Infinite Impermanence, and that's all we wrote. Our opponent's going to special summon the Unicorn. I'm going to activate the Terrifying Trap Hold, negating that thing and getting out of here, and that's all it takes. I just thought it was hilarious, bro. He's just going to give up to one negate. But, I don't know, whatever. Everybody, alright, and to wrap up this video, we're gonna have another quick little duel, which I thought it was just hilarious. So we're gonna go second, and we're gonna go up against Tearlaments. So he's gonna activate King of the Swamp, getting himself a polymerization. Then he's going to normal summon the Rhinoheart. He's going to send the Halfness to the graveyard. Halfness is going to activate, but we're gonna hit him with the Maxi. Alright, then now using the Halfness, And the Crystal Beast is gonna go into the Kalos. Alright, bring that shorty out here. Alright, then he's going to search for the Sulliek. And then he's under the Maxi, so now he's just going to set 3 and pass. Alright, it's up to us, so we top our Murmello. Murmello is going to activate, but it is going to get bodied by the Sulliek. And then now the Sulliek is going to mill the Kalos. But as you can see, we got that call by the grave. I'm telling you, the homie at the mortuary. If you guys need his number, let me know. I'll drop it down below because he just never fails. So that shorty gets fingered. That's too much. She's butthurt. And that's a wrap. Oh boy. Alright, let's go into the deck list. People, welcome to the deck list portion of the video. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you all so much for sticking around. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So to start things off, we have the big homie, the Fire Queen Dragon, none only than Kurikara de Vincarnate. So this card is amazing at breaking boards, especially if you're going second and your opponent has, you know, a full board of monster negates. If you're able to get them to pop off, then this card right here will come in handy. She will wipe all of those monsters that activated their effects. So yep, let's really consider having it in the deck. Then we have 2 Maxis. Maxi, you already know, is broken, so why not? Then we have 3 Ash Blossoms. We have 3 Murmello. Murmello, when it's normal summon, you can add 1 whole normal trap from your deck to your hand. And then if it's special summoned, you can target 1 spell or trap your opponent controls, and you can destroy it. And then we have 2 Dionea. So Dionea, when she is normal summon, you can target a TRAPTRIX monster in your graveyard, and then you can special summon it in defense position. And then when she is special summoned, you can target 1 whole normal trap in your graveyard, and then you can set it. But you have to banish it during the end phase. However, you can bypass this effect with Mantis. So Mantis, her special effect is that, well, not special effect, her quick effect is that you can target 1 set spell or trap you control, and then you can return it to the hand, and then you can set it again. So if you target the trap that you got off of Dionea, then you can add it to the hand, and then you can replace it, and it's gonna bypass the banishing effect that Dionea has. So that's a nice little hint if you didn't know about it. Then we have 3 Purika. Purika is amazing. So she's, when normal summon, she's gonna add you your field spell, which is the TRAPTRIX Garden. And then after that, if it's special summon, you can target a special summon monster that your opponent controls, and then you can banish it until the next standby phase. Alright, then we have 2 TRAPTRIX Arachnocampa. This is pretty much an extender. She can special summon herself from the hand as long as you control a TRAPTRIX monster. And then we got 3 Parallel Exceed. This is another extender, and it's a really great card to have in the deck. It allows you to go into your level 4 XYZ monsters. And then we got 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, you know, for back row removal. We got 1 TRAPTRIX Garden. So this card right here is amazing. It pretty much allows you to have 2 normal summons. Also, the first time each insect or plant monster you control will be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. And then lastly, you can banish 1 monster you control, special summon a TRAPTRIX monster from your hand or graveyard. So yep, really great card. We got 1 Call by the Grave. We got 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 TRAPTRIX Trap Hole Nightmare. Now all of these trap cards, you kind of can play around it and see what suits you the best. So I shift a couple of these cards here and there, but for the most part, this is what I decided to go with. So we also have 1 Floodgate Trap Hole. We got 3 Evenly Matched, just because I lose my coin toss like there's no tomorrow. I play maybe like 20 games, and out of those 20 games, I lose the coin toss like 19 times. So yeah, I need to have some going second cards. So another going second card will be Infinite Impermanence. So we run 2 of those. And then we got 1 Chain Hole. When your opponent activates a monster effect in response to a card or effect activation, you can negate the opponent's effect. Then your opponent can banish 1 card from their hand or deck with the same original name. And if they did not, then you can banish 1 random card from their hand. So I thought this card is pretty good. Then we have 1 Gravedigger's Trap Hole. I was running 2, but because I wanted to have more variety with the trap cards, I think I removed 1 Gravedigger's and I added the Solemn Judgment. And then we have one Ice Dragon's Prison. I'm considering maybe running this one at 2 because this card right here is cracked. Like, against, you know, cards that like Labrynth and stuff like that, this card right here, it's really amazing. And then we got 3 Holotea. Then for the extra deck, we have 2 Rafflesia. I ran 2 of these because, you know, with Kashtira banishing monsters of your extra deck and stuff like that, it really sucks if they banish this card in, because this card is really necessary in the deck. Then we got 1 Baguska, 1 Time Thief Redoer, 1 Alamaris, and then 2 Pinguicula. 2 Pinguicula just because she's also must have in the deck. So I run 2 just in case if one of them gets banished. Then we got 1 Zeus. We got 3 Sarah. Probably the best card in the deck. Without it, like, the deck is just not going to function. Then we got 1 Alsa, 1 Colaria, 1 Adipus. This is going to help you OTK. And then we got 1 Underworld Goddess to, you know, get over some monster that we can attack over, like a Avermax and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is TRAPTRIX. Really fun deck. I really love this deck. I'm glad that I was able to finally make it. And yeah, I will make another video on it as I learn it more, because I'm still practicing with it. So I don't think this deck is final. I'm probably going to tweak it as I get more used to it and depending on the meta and stuff like that. But yeah, that'll be it from me. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. And if you enjoy the content, please smash that like button. It will help the channel out and I will greatly appreciate it. So as always, thank you all so much. Kiwami Games, peace out.